Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Namaste. I'm so very happy that I started the sequences in Aadhi Thalam on August 13th, an auspicious day in remembrance and blessings sought and received from the legendary Mridangam Vidwan, Dr. T.K. Murthy Mama. Today I'm going to continue on those sequences, the 7 sequences, whatever you have learnt. I'm very happy students have practiced those sequences and most of you have understood. There are few corrections which I have suggested to you. Please ensure that you incorporate those corrections and perfect the sequences whatever you have practiced. Well, beginners off done. I wish you good luck that you master the sequences what I taught in the last class. So let's begin today's class with Tirukkural. சுவை ஒளி ஊறு ஓசை நாற்றம் என்று ஐந்தின் வகை தெரிவான் கட்டே உலகு. What does it mean? சுவை ஒளி ஊறு ஓசை நாற்றம் என்று கூறப்படுகின்ற 5 வகைகளையும் ஆராய்ந்து அறிய வல்லவனுடைய அறிவில்தான் உலகம் உள்ளது. The whole world exists on the wisdom of the people who could make the discretion of the 5 tastes, like the sound, light, taste, and the touch and the smell. These are the 5 different senses, sense organs. One who could really do a research and understand these, and that's where the world lies. That's what Tiruvallur says. It's a very, very deep meaning. One has to go into vichara, into a deep thought to understand this concept. With this good thought, I'm going to teach you more sequences into what you learned last. So the 8th sequence is Tom Kedatakata Di, Tom Kedatakata Dim, Tom Kedatakata Di, Tom Kedatakata Dim, Tom Kedatakata Di, Tom Kedatakata Dim, Tom Kedatakata Di, Tom Kedatakata Dim. It's very easy actually. If you look, Tom, it's a combined vowel. Kedataka you already know. Tadim is Thom Dit. That's how you have to play when you play the first half. Thom Kedataka Thom Dim. That's how the lesson is combined. Okay, let's re-look at it. Thom Kedataka Thom Dit. Nam Kedataka Thom Dim. Thom Kedataka Thom Dit. Nam Kedataka Thom Dim. That's how the combination. Thom Kedataka Thom Dit, first part. Nam Kidataka Thom Dim, second part. So you have to play consciously and your hand should flow naturally. That's the higher speed, don't worry about it. But I just wanted to show you where you need to go. So the extension of this Thom Kidataka is 3 times building the entire structure of your Aadhi Thalam. Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Adhi, Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Adhi, Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Adhi, Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Thom Kidataka Adhi. If you notice, when I am telling, the first time I am repeating Thom Kidataka. When I am coming back, I wanted to give a different color. That's why the first phrase alone is Nam Kidataka. So you have to give that color. Otherwise, your sequence will be the same. and you go down, you show the demarcation, I have reached halfway. Then when you're coming back, you say it's the open note, I am going to do the second part of it. That's the ninth sequence. So now you have got two partners, you have to play together. Like that you have to play. The extension of these sequences, tam tam kitateka tam dit, nam tam kitateka tam dim, tam tam kitateka tam dit, nam tam kitateka tam dim. Instead of one thumb, you are playing two thumbs. That's the stroke. That is the phrase you have to play. Again, nam tham when you are coming back, tham dit when you are going the first half, you have to go down. When you are coming back, you open nam tham, kitataka tham dim. That's the second part. So this is the 8, 7, 8, 9. This is the 10th sequence, and the extension of the 10th, which is the 11th sequence. Tam tam kitataka tam tam kitataka tam tam kitataka tam dit. Nam tam kitataka nam tam kitataka nam tam kitataka tam dim. Tam tam kitataka tam tam kitataka tam tam kitataka tam dit. Nam tam kitataka nam tam kitataka nam tam kitataka tam dim. Let me do it slowly. You may be a little confused because there are too many combinations here. Like that it should be. So when you are coming back, everywhere I intentionally introduce this lesson as nam tham kitataka, nam tham kitataka, nam tham kitataka. Why did I do? Because you get the open close. You get a control of the instrument. Tam tam kitataka, tam tam. You are playing together. Every time you are playing the same. When you are coming back, you are playing with open and close, open and close, open and close. You get the coordination of your left and right hand very nicely. Your hand left comes at the right position and then you're playing that. That's the reason why you've got this sequence. So, tam kitataka tam dit, nam kitataka tam dim, tam kitataka tam dit, nam kitataka tam dim. Extension of this lesson, tam kitataka tam, kitataka tam, kitataka ta di, tam kitataka tam, kitataka tam, kitataka ta dim, tam kitataka tam, kitataka tam, kitataka ta di, tam kitataka tam, kitataka tam, kitataka ta dim. The next lesson is tam tam kitataka. Tam tam kitataka ta di, tam tam kitataka ta dim, tam tam kitataka ta di, tam tam kitataka ta dim. That is sequence number 10. The sequence number 11. Tam tam kitataka, tam tam kitataka, tam tam kitataka ta di, tam tam kitataka, nam tam kitataka, nam tam kitataka ta dim. Tam kitataka, tam tam kitataka, tam tam kitataka ta di, nam tam kitataka, tam kitataka, nam tam kitataka ta dim. That is sequence number 11. Now we are going to get introduced to the one known phrase tam kitataka ta di, nam kitataka ta dim. That is the next phrase. You know tham kitataka, tham dum kitataka. You know. Now you're going to play with tham kitataka instead of dum. You're going to play tham kitataka. Dum kitataka is only with dum. Tham is with dum and nam together. That is dum kitataka. That is tham kitataka. So you have to use any of the phrase. You can play it as a lesson. Tam kitataka ta di, nam kitataka ta dim, tam kitataka ta di, nam kitataka ta dim. That's the lesson. What would be the natural lesson next? is repeat 3 times Tom keta keta taka. Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka taddi. Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka taddim. Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka taddi. Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka, Tom keta keta taka taddim. So, you have learned 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 sequences are done, and I am going to introduce 2 more sequences, and I am also going to play a short Tirmanam Mora to complete this sequence. The last one as a ultimate phrase is the golden phrase, the beautiful phrase Takatari Ketataka. Takatari Ketataka Tadhi, Takatari Ketataka Tadhim. Takatari Ketataka Tadhi, Takatari Ketataka Tadhim. When you play slow, slow is you have to get the chapu right, you have to get the combined stroke of thom, dim and dit should be right. All this you have to master it perfectly. The extension of takatari ketataka, 3 times repeat of takatari ketataka. Takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, taddi, takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, taddim. Slowly so that you get to know how to play it. Completed 15 sequences, and then idea is to complete it with the Tirmanam Mora. I'll teach you now. Takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, thom. Takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, thom. Takatari ketataka, takatari ketataka, thom. When I play slow, you have reached the end of the sequences, the first sequences, and that is this you have to by heart all these 15, and so that you're ready for the next class. I want you to practice the first 7 sequences separately, also to practice the last 8 sequences with Mora Tirmanam separately. And then you try to combine both. If you can try to remember whether you can logically build all together in one go. So I'm going to review the whole class next week, playing all the 15 sequences and Mora together in first speed and the second speed. If you can target achieve that, then we are ready for next class. Let's end this class with a Tirukkural on detachment topic. நிறைமொழி மாந்தர் பெருமை நிலத்து மறைமொழி காட்டிவிடும் பயன் நிறைந்த மொழிகளையே பேசும் பற்றற்ற துறவியரின் சான்றோரின் பெருமை அவருடைய ஆணையாக விளங்கும் மந்திரங்களே உலகுக்கு உணர்த்திவிடும். So you always have to talk meaningful words like this, like scholars, their authored mantras are so powerful, it leads the way how we need to lead the life in a dharmic principles, in Sanatana Dharma, following Sanatana Dharma, And that's what Thiruvara says. With this good note, I'm ending this class. I'm going to see you next class with a full review of this entire 15 sequences with Mora, and then we will move further. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.